As many of you know, I am a very big Pokemon fan. And last week on stream, I made a joke that went over shockingly well. Sandy, yeah. Grim's Jamaican, so basically he's a water-type black dude. Roger from American Dad, I don't know. See, there's Piccolo, I told you. Piccolo gets the black card, bro. Optimus? Now, though this joke could very easily have offended the Jamaican community, I kind of thought it'd be interesting to expand this and maybe offend more than just the Jamaican community. So, and again, by the way, this is all in fun. I think it'd be kind of cool to get like a running chart of every like race or ethnic group on the planet and give them like a Pokemon type. A lot of you might be wondering, Josh, what gives you the authority to do this? Well, I'll have you know. At the very prestigious Arizona State University, I took a class called Immigration and Ethnic Relations Across the World. I got a C in that class. So I think I know a little bit more than the average bear about being woke and ethnic relations across the planet. So when I try to classify everybody in terms of Pokemon types, I think I know how to tread these waters, alright? On the real though, I am not a ethnic relations doctor, so all of this is in jest and it's really lighthearted. What I want to do is kind of have like a bit of a community duke it out, where some people are like, I don't know, I'm more of a dragon type, I think you're more of an electric type, kind of a thing. So hopefully we can do that. I'm going to try and chart this to my best ability, give you guys a good place to start, and then you can say, no, we're more fire types, no, my people are more grass types, and you know, we can have it out in the comments. It'll be a lot of fun. Let's try to go for that, and let's get started. Now, we've got a lot of types to work with in order to accurately cover everyone that we can, but in order to make that simple, I think we should start from a pretty general place, and then we can branch off and try and catch everybody. So, what we have to start with is going to be our standard issue white people, standard issue black people, got our Asians, and we got our Latinos. Now, again, this is not representing everybody, but I think this is a good place to start, and we can branch from here. Alright, let's go ahead and kick things off with white people. Believe it or not, white people are essentially everywhere on the planet. Mostly in Europe, but we have white people in Canada, Australia, South America somehow, even space. So it should be pretty easy finding a type for all of them. Let's go ahead and start with our Europeans. Here we are in England. This is gonna be your pretty run-of-the-mill normal types. Like, I'll be bold, brave, and beautiful. These are your normal types. They are about as white as it gets. That's about it, actually. I'm okay with hearing maybe a water subtype here and there, just because of how much it rains and how much they have to do with, you know, shipping things across the ocean.
Why do I hear boss music?
But I'd say that's about as close to water normal or just normal type as you're gonna get. Alright, let's go ahead and throw down the normal type for our Englanders, and we'll give them the subtype of water just because why not? Alright, making our way up, we have the Northern European countries. Sweden, Finland, Norway. Now, all of these Northern European countries are known for their beautiful landscapes, luscious grasslands, wonderful waterfalls, all that stuff. But what makes me pick a certain type for them is their history as Scandinavian fucking Vikings, baby!
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
When I look at this, I can't help but give these guys water and fighting type, just because their history is Vikings. But looking at modern day, I would say maybe water ice, just because of their proximity to the Arctic. Obviously, it's very cold there. They're a very water-centric country, so I would go ahead and lean more towards water ice, but I'm open to hearing water fighting. Alright, let's go ahead and give these badasses an X in the water subtype for sure. And then fighting or ice, I'm okay with both. Again, I want to hear your guys' take on this in the comments. Ah, Germany. A lovely country, one of which I've never been to. By the way, I've never been out of the United States, so I actually don't know shit about most of these countries. But Germany is a lovely place, lots of really cool castles and stuff there. But what I'm going to use as my defining criteria for their type is Germany's contribution to engineering. My major in college was mechanical engineering, so for 4 years straight, I was basically inundated with all of the amazing contributions Germany's made to the engineering and modern science world. So I got nothing but props for them there. Cars, airplanes, tons of basic principles of science and physics have been discovered by Germans and proliferated to the rest of the world. So for that reason, I think I'm going to lean towards the steel and fire type. Steel because of their manufacturing competency, and fire because internal combustion engines. I believe there's a German man who made or came up with the auto cycle, so gotta give him respect where it's due. Fire and steel is pretty good. That's pretty good type. Alright, let's go ahead and mark down Germans for fire, and we also got steel over here for now. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap up our white people escapades with probably the most confusing place on the planet, and it's Australia. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Australia is a lovely place. Again, haven't been there, but the people from there seem to do very well with coping with the hell that exists around them. This place is dangerous, and I think all Australian people are built different. It's just that simple. Now, for a typing, I think it's pretty straightforward, at least I thought it was pretty straightforward, that these would be ground and fire type white people. But I was informed by some of my Australian friends that it should probably be bug and fire type white people because of their ability to fight off shit like this. Alright, as per the Australians, we'll go ahead and give you guys the fire type and the bug subtype. Not gonna lie, if you guys ever switch into stealth rocks, you are fucked. Wait, actually, that'd be kind of cool to make like a competitive viability list for people. Like, yo, the Australians are horrible against rock types, but you got these like the Koreans are nuts against water types. Dude, wait! Okay, actually, let me know in the comments if you want to see a competitive viability list as well. And while you're down there, go ahead and dig your pointy stones to that subscribe button. We're almost at 500 subs. Let's go! Alright, next up is going to be the Asians. Let's head on over to the land of the Far East and start getting some types dished out here. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with China. I'm not gonna lie, finding 2 types for Chinese people took longer than any other race by far. And it's because China has such a deep and rich background and culture. Yo, China, y'all really got me fucked up because I was between like a million different types, like grass, water, rock, because of like stonework, fucking fighting type because you're the fathers and mothers of most martial arts in the world. Like, it's a hard decision. So I had to call in my Chinese friend, I don't know Asian, you should check him out on Twitch, he's a really cool guy, to get some help with this. Now, my initial idea was normal and fighting type Asians. I passed it to my boy and he said, why don't you try dragon and grass? China does have a very grassy, foresty environment, and dragons are a huge part of their mythos and culture, so I get it, I get it. I think fighting could be a good Terra type, plus grass and dragons is kind of a rough typing, times 4 weak to ice, but you know, as long as you don't run into any ice-type people, you're good, I guess. Alrighty, let's go ahead and give these boys the grass and dragon typing. Not too bad, not too bad. So according to this guy I found on the internet, 1, Eskimo is not the proper term. I should be instead using the word Inuit, and sorry, Inuit community if I'm mispronouncing that. And 2, they're technically not Asians, but they are of Northeastern Asian descent. So I'm still gonna lump them in to the Asian dudes category. But yeah, just I want to clarify that. I don't know if everyone else knew that, and I'm just behind on times, but I didn't know, so I figured I'd spread the word. That said, the Inuits get right to it. They don't fuck around. Like, anyone who can finger whip an igloo like that is an honorary ice type. It's not up for discussion. Like, I'm from the desert. If I see snow, part of me is a little bit afraid. Because what if it starts snowing more? What if I get stuck out here? These guys are like, where's more snow? I need to put on a second story to my house, right? It's not even close. These guys are honorary ice and water types. I don't know what other type you could even fight for here. But if the Inuit community is out there watching this, then I'm happy to hear your take. But I'm not sure what other types you got. Maybe ice and steel, because it seems like they have some steel farming implements and stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. Alright, gonna go ahead and get a quick fix here. That is now Inuits. And then we have water type. And let's go ahead and give our people the ice type. Well earned, good shit. Alright, we're on to Korea. My favorite Korea, actually, the southern one. This is gonna be a kind of interesting typing. So I'm leaning more towards electric fairy type Asians. And I say that because, 1, South Korea is a huge tech country. They're known to have the best Wi-Fi in the world. Their gaming scene is unbeatable. and they are just a tech giant. They're one of the biggest semiconductor manufacturing countries in the world. They got it going on with tech. And then fairy, many people have seen with the popularization of K-dramas and whatnot, that the Korean beauty standard is very fairy-esque, light makeup, light skin kind of appeal, and that kind of points me more towards fairy as opposed to like psychic or something. I checked with my Korean homie and he's like, yeah, it's about as close as you're gonna get.
뭔 소리야? 걔 내 남자친구잖아. 왜 자꾸 우리 사이를 이상한 쪽으로 몰고 가려 그래?
Yo, my Korean is not that good. Can you just get over here?
Maybe water electric. I'm open to hearing water electric. Korean community, if you guys have anything you want to throw in here, I'm all ears, but I'm going to lean more towards electric fairy for now. All right, let's go and give our Korean homies the old electric X and the fairy X. Nice, very nice. Good typing, actually. That's pretty solid. Japan. So this was pretty obvious to me when I first started thinking about it. Like, duh, water electric type Asians, move on. But I know we didn't give China the fighting subtype, so it would be criminal to leave Japan without giving them either a Terra type fighting or a subtype fighting. So I'm between electric and water, or fighting in water, or fighting in electric. Water fighting, not even fighting electric. That's all we got. Alright, Japanese people, you get water and electric type. Not bad. That's actually really good typing. It's like my boy Chin Chow. Alright, for Vietnamese people, I reached out to a couple of different Vietnamese sources, by the way. This is locally sourced. And I'm still at a crossroad. I want to lean towards grass and water type Asians, but y'all have big cities. Y'all have unique stonework and structures. So I want to say maybe rock and water, or maybe grass and rock type Asians. I'm on the fence about it. I'm happy to hear you guys' take on this in the comments, but I think I'm going to lean grass and water type Asians with maybe a Terra type of rock. Alright, water and grass type Asians coming up. That's pretty solid typing. Lots of resistances. That's pretty good. Alright, let's wrap up Asia with the Philippines. So, this is another Australia kind of situation where I was gung-ho, water and grass type Asians. Easy peasy. But, reached out to a local Filipina, and she said that grass makes sense, but bug is a little bit more realistic because of the sheer amount of mosquitoes that live there and I guess own property. So I gotta give you guys water and bug type. It is what it is, and that's not actually that bad of typing now that I think about it. Resistance to fire, that's pretty good. Yeah, alright, we got water over here, and we got bug over there. Not bad, actually. Alright, we got Asian people and we got white people. Or a lot of them. I know we didn't get everybody, but that's where I kind of need you guys to fill in the cracks. Like, if you're Malaysian or, like, Turkish, you know, in the comments, please, in the least racist way possible, let me know what type you think you are, like your people might be, and we can kind of build like a running chart from there. But I gotta end this video here. It's starting to get kind of long. We have black people and Hispanic people in the next one, so that's gonna take some time. Maybe not black people. Black people's probably gonna be pretty short. Lots of ground. Anyway. Yeah, no, this video's been a lot of fun making. Like, watching all this royalty-free footage of all these countries has been kind of eye-opening. Like, I definitely want to get out of the country. Like I said, I've never been out, so no better reason than pursuit of Pokemon typing. So I think I want to start working on that. But if you guys could do me a huge favor, yep, you can still hear it in my voice. I'm still sick. You guys could do me a huge favor. Drop a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate all that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.